Hello. More than likely, you have heard that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. We nod and we laugh, and yet we've all got places where we're doing the same old thing and still expecting breakthrough. It seems easy to stop the insanity, yet we can't. One of the biggest reasons that I have heard is I don't have time for myself. Many even call it selfish. Life is so full already, we don't have a leftover moment for ourselves. We're juggling work and kids, and then, due to no fault of our own, we all got tasked unexpectedly and unwelcome with stay in place orders and homeschool. And under the weight of all of that, we can't do it all. We can't be the perfect wife, perfect mother, perfect employee, and perfect teacher all at the same time. Then these kids want to eat. So now we're the cafeteria worker, and somehow we're having to keep up with the clutter and clean the house. Something has got to give, God. We can't do this. I want to encourage you that He knows. Jesus visited a woman just like us. She's tending to everything and everyone, and it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair that no one in the whole house was doing their part. It wasn't fair that we are all stuck doing all the work. And we ask, Lord, don't you care? Will you help me? And you know what He tells this woman? He says, you're worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed. Indeed, only one. And then He told her that all she had chosen to do first was wrong, and instead something else was better. Sitting at His feet was better. Just listening to what He said was better. And doing that first was better. What? How? When? First? Yes, first. Here's what Jesus knows. When we are so busy taking care of everything and everyone else, then we are left with the scraps. When life is so full already, any moments at the end are leftovers, and leftovers won't sustain us. Sister, you are worth more than scraps and leftovers. Leftovers and scraps aren't a portion size, it is scarcity. Jesus didn't come to bring us scarcity, He came to bring us life and to have it to the full. Jesus brings abundance. When Jesus approaches the Samaritan woman, He says that He can give her living water, that she would never be thirsty again. And Psalms 1, verses 2 and 3 says that those who meditate on His word day and night, that person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. Always enough, abundance, prosperity. Sounds much better than leftovers and scraps. Dear one, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You pour from one that has something in it to give. So trade the end of your frazzling, empty rope for the living water that's at the end of His. Trade the life of I can't do one more thing for the one thing that makes the difference, Jesus. Maybe the one thing won't break you. Maybe it will hold you up. Make time for Jesus. He holds us together so that we can show up for others. So you can pick the leftovers, the scraps, the busyness, and be empty and drained and exhausted, never having enough for yourself. or you can choose the living water, the daily bread, the sustaining strength of Jesus. What is your choice? Will you say yes to the one thing that matters? If you're not sure where to start, there's a free coaching call in the link above. It will help you become more like Mary and less like Martha.